Anselm's Monologium on the Being of God. Chapter 18. It is without beginning and without end. For what time then has this so simple nature, which creates and animates all things, existed, or until what time is it to exist? Or rather, let us ask neither from what time, nor to what time it exists, but is it without beginning and without end? For if it has a beginning, it has this neither from or to itself, or from or to another, or from or to nothing. But it is certain, according to truths already made plain, that in no wise does it derive existence from another, or from nothing, or exist to another, or to nothing. In no wise, therefore, has it had inception to or from another, or to or from nothing. Moreover, it cannot have inception from or to itself, although it exists from and to itself. For it so exists from and to itself that by no means is there one essence which exists from and to itself, and another to which and from which it exists. But whatever begins to exist from or to something is by no means identical with that from or to which it begins to exist. Therefore, the supreme nature does not begin to or from itself. Seeing then that it has a beginning neither to nor from itself, and neither to nor from nothing, it assuredly has no beginning at all, but neither will it have an end. For if it is to have end, it is not supremely immortal and supremely incorruptible, but who have proved that it is supremely immortal and supremely incorruptible. Therefore, it will not have an end. Furthermore, if it is to have an end, it will perish either willingly or against its will. But certainly that is not a simple, unmixed God, at whose will the supreme good perishes. But this being is itself the true and simple, unmixed God. Therefore, that very being, which is certainly the supreme good, will not die of its own will. For if, however, it is to perish against its will, it is not supremely powerful or all-powerful, but current reasoning has asserted it to be powerful and all-powerful. Therefore, it will not die against its will. Hence, if neither nor against its will the supreme nature is to have an end, in no way will it to have an end. Again, if the supreme nature has an end or a beginning, it is not to eternity, which it has been irrefutably proved to be above. Then let him who can conceive of a time when this began to be true, or when it was not true, namely, that something was destined to be, or when it shall cease to be true, and shall not be true, namely, that something has existed. But if neither of these suppositions is conceivable, and both these facts cannot exist without truth, it is impossible even to conceivable that truth has either beginning or an end. And then, if truth had a beginning, or shall have an end, before it began, it was true that truth did not exist, and after it shall be indeed, it will be true that truth will not exist. Yet anything that is true cannot exist without truth. Therefore, truth existed before truth existed, and truth will exist after truth shall be ended, which is a most contradictory conclusion. Whether, then, truth is said to have, or understood not to have, beginning or end, it cannot be limited by any beginning or end. Hence, the same follows as regards the supreme nature, since it is itself the supreme truth.